I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures, here to talk to you about the grain markets this morning. It's the end of the week and the end of the month, one of these rare Fridays where those two match up, and we are lower and some consolidation. We got to be careful. The traders, the fund traders, are long a lot of corn, so at some point, when will they liquidate, if they do liquidate? So we did gap lower this week, Sunday night in the corn market. So farmers, producers call these $1 million rains that happened last weekend. And I think a good thing to say, as long as this gap is not filled in the corn market, the bears are in control. Gaps are simple. Know that they're there. And sometimes I like to say that genius is simple. So corn gap lower Sunday night, soybeans gap lower Sunday night. Now August soybeans came back and filled that gap, and November soybeans are still trying to do that. So keep an eye on that. The soybean market. I doubt that the slowdown in China is going to crimp China's demand for U.S. soybeans. It's just the negative psychology weighs everything down. Keep in mind, Japan went through a major recession years ago. Their food demand did not decrease at all. So I kind of think China's demand for U.S. soybeans are going to continue. But you're starting to hear credit letter problems with China crushers for U.S. soybeans that are headed to China, and they're having problems with their letters of credit, things like that. So the psychology out of China, negative, not that positive right here, right now. Old crop soybeans, you got to be careful with this. The crushers who want the soybeans, they can pull their bids at any time. So August soybeans, September soybeans are lower this morning. So be careful with this. And again, the soybeans, the protein that the world wants. China's middle class, their diets are more like ours. They're not going to change overnight. They're not going to change next week, next month. So hence the demand for soybeans going forward. I think there's more positive to the upside here than risk to the downside. I think the lows in corn are going to be put in here in early August and not the harvest time around September, October. So that's my analysis. And do call spreads. They give you staying power. It's a very conservative way to be long this market. You want to call me and talk to me about that? It's a real nice way to trade. Grain markets, they're just a good resemblance of all the markets that we trade. A good read on all of economics and business. It encompasses interest rates. It encompasses land leases, diesel fuel, fertilizer. So I think it's supply and demand. It's just a good read on all markets that we talk about. Mexico bought wheat from France. That just shows us that the railroad charges too much to move our grain around here in North America. Now Mexico is rumored to be looking to buy wheat from Russia. Mexico shouldn't be buying wheat from France and Russia. They should be buying it here in the North America. So the big oil has our major railroads in their back pockets, and that makes Warren Buffett very happy at the expense of the U.S. farmer. Something just doesn't seem right about that. But so have an excellent weekend. Next week is August. We'll move in, winding down this North American growing season, and we'll talk to you then. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.